Hello, I'd like to thank the MS Foundation so very much for sponsoring our exercise program today. It's so vitally important for all of us, and we so much look forward to exercising together as a group and being able to share our experiences. And thank you so much, MS Foundation.
Hi guys, hope you're all doing great today. Today I'll be using a ball, so if you want to have that off to the side, that would be great, but I'll always give options for without as well. Before we get started today, just a reminder, today's class is sponsored by MS Focus, so let's go ahead and get nice and warmed up here. So sit nice and tall in your chair, start by dropping ear down to shoulder and switch side to side. Ear down and switch. Ear down and switch. Keep those shoulders down and relaxed. Great job. All right, go ahead and look forward. Bring those hands and elbows up. We're going to close in front and open up. Close in front, open up. Sitting nice and tall here. Close in front, open up. Close in front, open up. Great job. Okay, hands and elbows up. We're going to drop those hands forward, lift them up. Hands forward, lift them up. So elbows stay in the same spot, forward and back up. Forward and up. Great job. Keep it up. Elbows stay in the same spot, just moving those hands. All right, now drop it to this position here with your hands face down, elbows up. We're going to pull those elbows back and relax. Pull those elbows back and relax. So make sure your elbows are lifted, pull them back and relax. Shoulders stay down, don't shrug them up. Pull those elbows back and relax. Great job. One more. Back and relax and shake it out. Let's go ahead and tap ankle here. So tap down and switch. Tap down and switch. Warming up those obliques here. Tap it down and switch. Tap it down and switch. Great job and relax. All right, let's move that lower body here. Let's march it out. So lift those knees up, pump those arms if you can, shoulders back. You can also just lift those heels up, whatever works for you. Just get that lower body moving here and march, and march, and march, march. Keep it up. Great job. Here we go. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Let's bring one leg out and in, out and in. Okay, step it out and in, or slide it out and in, or just drop that knee out and in. Up to you. Out, in, out, and in. You got it. Out, in, out, and in. Great job for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Okay, go ahead, lift one foot up and give me some ankle rolls one way, and switch other direction. And point and flex your foot here. And shake it side to side. Great job. Switch other side. Roll that ankle out one way. And switch other direction. Point and flex. And windshield wiper side to side. And shake it out. Great job. Now let's just do some wrist rolls here. Roll it out. And roll it in. And bend forward, extend back. And shake it out. Great job. All right. Like I said, I'll be using the ball here, but I'll give options for without. So we're going to start off with some ball squeezes. So ball between those knees and squeezing that ball. If you don't have the ball, you can just squeeze your knees together and relax. Or if you want a little resistance, add your hands here and push against your knees as you squeeze them together. Okay, bring your feet together for this. So open, squeeze, open, squeeze. Last 10, we'll squeeze and hold. Here we go. Squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. Keep it up. Nice tall posture here. Keep your core engaged. Squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. Great job. Keep it up. And let's go ahead and squeeze and hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, this time I want you to scoot forward in your seat. We're going to do a reverse sit-up here. So we're going to drop our shoulders back and to the top. I'll turn to the side here so you can see better. So scooch forward in your seat so you have room behind you. You can have your ball at your chest or hands on your hips or your shoulders. Up to you. Keep the core tucked in and squeezed and engaged. We're going to drop our whole torso back and to the top. Okay, my whole upper body stays together. I'm not just arching back. Keep the core squeezed in. Drop it back and to the top. Here we go. Great job. Keep it up. All right, you've got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, next one we've got, separate those feet here, holding your ball in the center here. We're going to bend our elbows, curl to our chest, and then press it up for a shoulder press, and then bring it back down. Just going to slide my camera back a little bit here so we can see more. Okay. Again, you can go with or without your ball here. Hands in the center, curl to your chest, push it up, down to chest, and down. Here we go. Curl the chest, press it up, bring it down. Curl the chest, press it up, bring it down. You got it. Curl and press, back, down. You got it. Curl and press, back, down. Great job. Here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, ball down. We're gonna march it out here before we take a breather. So get some cardio in here, heart rate's up, just like our warm up, whatever you did, whether you lifted the heels or you lifted the knees. Here we go. Pump those arms and march it out at your own speed here. March and march and march. Get those heart rates up. You can add a wider march with a narrow march if you want to mix it up, or just stick to those marches. Shoulders back, core engaged. March it out. Great job. Keep it up. And breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, take a rest here, grab some water, whatever you need. We'll repeat same thing like that again here. So starting with those ball squeezes when you're ready. Okay, so whatever you did that first round, let's repeat again here. Ball squeeze, or squeeze those knees in. Tighten up your core here, you got it. And squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. Great job, keep it up. And let's squeeze and hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Okay, we've got those reverse sit-ups here. So scooting forward in your chair, hands are ball at your chest. Let's drop back into the top. Drop back into the top. You got it. Great job. You got it here for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, taking it to those curls with our presses. So wide stance, hands in the middle, bending our elbows, curl the chest, and press it up to the top. And down, you got it. Curl, press, chest, down. Curl, press, chest, down. Keep it up. You got it. Curl, press, chest, and down. Keep it up. Here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. All right, ball down. And we're going to march it out here before we take another breather. Here we go. March it out. March it out. Sitting nice and tall here. March it out. You got it. Keep it up. March, 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 and march. And breathe. You got it. Here we go. And march, 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 and march. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. Shake it out. Great job. Grab a drink here. We've got one more round like that before we switch up the exercises. All right. Ball squeezes one last time. Ball between your knees or hands, adding some resistance. Here we go. Last time. Squeeze that ball and relax. Squeeze that ball and relax. Great job. You got it. Here we go. Let's squeeze and hold for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Great job. We've got those reverse sit-ups here. So sit forward. Remember, we're going to drop those shoulders back and to the top. Here we go. Keep that core engaged. You got it. And great job for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, we've got those curls and presses next. So wide stance, ball in the center here, curl to chest, press it up, shoulders, and down. You got it. Curl, press it up, shoulders, and down. Great job. Keep moving. Curl, press it up, shoulders, and down. Great job. Here we go. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Ball down, march it out one last time here. Here we go, march it out. Pump those arms, lift those feet. You got it. Keep it up. Keep it up. Great job, and breathe, 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 breathe. Here we go for 10. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job. All right, shake it out. Switching it up here. Take a rest first. All right. Next set of exercises. Again, I'll be using the ball, but you can always go without it. So we're going to start with a hip hinge here. So your legs are going to be out in front. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side so you can better see the angles of everything. So legs are out in front, toes up for the ceiling. You can either have your ball at your chest, or you can ditch the ball and just have your hands on your chair or your hips. All we're doing, hip hinge forward into the top. We're not going to reach out. Keep the hands close to you into the top. So biggest thing here, soft bend in your knees. We're going to think about pushing our hips back, getting a nice big stretch in our hamstrings. Okay, core is engaged. And then you're going to squeeze through your glutes to the top. Here we go. Hinge forward and pull to the top. You got it. Hinge forward and pull to the top. Keep it up. Hinge forward and to the top. Hinge forward and to the top. You got it. Great job. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, while keeping our feet out, we're going to do a row here. So I'm going to have you start with your arms out and relaxed on your knees. With or without your ball, you're going to drive those elbows back. Pinch those shoulder blades together behind you to tighten up your back and squeeze. Here we go. Squeeze it back and relax. Squeeze it back and relax. You got it. You can also do one at a time here if you're more comfortable with that and need a little bit of support in between reps, or both together. You can also put your feet down on the ground instead of straighten out. It's a little easier on the back here, more of a bent row. Great job. Keep it up. And let's go here for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right. We're going to take our ball, tap down for our ankle, switch in the middle, tap down for our other ankle, working those obliques just like our warm-up. Again, you can go with or without your ball here. Here we go. Tap, switch, tap, switch. Great job. Keep moving. And one more here, each side. Great job. Bringing your ball to your shoulder. We're going to do another one for our core here. Bring it down to the hip, up to that shoulder, across to our other hip. Make sure you got a nice wide stance here. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip. You got it. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip, and breathe. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Great job. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. You got it. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, ball down. A little bit of cardio. We're going to kick those legs out. As we kick out, we're going to tap our opposite hand to our opposite leg. So we get a little bit of core, a little bit of upper body, a little bit of lower body. You can also take this for a step out in front or keep those feet planted and just work that upper body. Totally up to you. It's meant to get your heart rate up here though for a little bit of cardio. Here we go. You'll get a rest after this. Tap, 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 tap. So arms stay lifted if you can. Kick, 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 kick. You got it. Great job. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and shake it out. Great job. Catch your breath. We've got 2 more times just like that. So we'll start off with those hip hinges again here after our rest. All right. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And here we go. Legs out in front. Soft bend in your knees. Ball or hands to your chest or down to your chair. Hinging at those hips and pulling through those glutes. Try to think about pushing those hips back, keeping your back flat, and then pull through those glutes to the top. You got it. Great job. Keep it up. And here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax to the top. All right. We've got those rows next, so hinge forward, rest those arms out in front of you on your knees, and we're going to drive those elbows back and relax. Pull it back and relax. You got it. Back and relax. Back and relax. Keep it up. Pull it back and relax. Great job. Here we go. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and to the top. All right, we're gonna tap ball down, side to side. So tap down outside of that ankle, switch down and relax. You can add that other arm to the side, working those obliques here. Here we go. Tap it down, switch, tap it down, switch. Oops. Tap it down, switch, down, switch. Great job for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring your ball to your shoulder, down to hip, shoulder, and hip. You got it. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. Keep it up. Great job. Work that core here. Doing great. Here we go. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, ball down. We've got those kicks with the tap on the outside of that leg here, working that core, working that lower and upper body. Here we go. You can kick or step or keep them planted. Here we go. This is meant for cardio here, so try to pick up the speed, get those heart rates up, and then you got to rest here. So push through. You got it. Great job. You got it for 10. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Shake it out. Great job. And breathe. All right, well, we've got one more round like that before we're ready to cool it down and stretch it out. So let's go for it here. We've got our hip hinges one last time. So I'll switch to the side here. Legs out in front. We can take a nice deep breath in and out. And here we go. Last round. Soft bend in the knees. Hands at your chest or hips. Hinge at those hips. Pull through those glutes. You got it. Hinge at those hips. Pull through those glutes. Great job. Great job. Keep moving. Here we go. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, hands out in front. We've got those rows next. So resting those hands on your knees, drive those elbows back. Here we go. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax to the top. All right, we've got those side taps here, working those obliques. So tap it down, switch in the middle, tap it down, switch in the middle. Here we go. Tap it down, switch, tap it down, switch. Great job. Keep moving. You got it. Here we go. Let's go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, bring your hands or your ball to your shoulder, down to that hip, up to that shoulder. Hip, shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. You got it. Work that core, hip, shoulder, and hip. Keep it up. Shoulder, hip, shoulder, and hip. And breathe. Great job. Keep it up. You got it. And breathe. Here we go for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, you can put that ball off to the side here. We've got last time, those kicks and the reaches out. Opposite hand, opposite leg. Here we go. Last time, heart rate's up. And breathe. Tap, 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 and tap. You got it. Keep it up. Just think about last push here. Kick and reach. Kick and reach. Keep moving. You got it. Great job. And reach. And kick. And reach. And kick. Here we go. 10. 8. 6. 4. 3. 2. 1. And shake it out. Great job, you guys. Whew. Catch your breath. All right. Now we're going to stretch it out here. So starting at our hips, let's do one leg out in front, stretch out those hamstrings, toe up for the ceiling, grab for your chair, bend at those hips, soft bend in your knee, and hold it here, stretching out that hamstring and calf on this one side. Great job. and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other leg out in front, and hinge at those hips and hold it here. And hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, for stretch as usual on those hips, either cross ankle over ankle or ankle over knee and hinge forward and hold it here. Great job. Nice deep stretch on your hip here. And hold it here for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and switch other side. Ankle over ankle or ankle over knee, same thing. Hinge at the hips and hold it. Great job. You can hold it here for 10. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. All right, we're going to twist to one side and hold it here. And twist to the other side and hold it there. Great job. And I want you to give yourself a hug or pull opposite elbow side to side, stretching out that upper back here. And pulse those arms back. Stretch out your chest and shoulders. Great job. And then grab for the back of your chair or interlace your fingers together and straighten those elbows to stretch out your chest and shoulders. And hold it here. Great job. You can relax your chin to your chest, let your head hang heavy. And slowly come up for the top and shake it out. Great job. I want you to look over your right shoulder, drop your chin down to your right shoulder, add that right hand on top and gently tug down. And relax. Switch other side, look over your left shoulder, drop your chin down to your left shoulder, add your left hand on top and gently tug down. And relax. Great job. All right, let's finish off here with 3 big breaths in through nose and out through mouth. Here we go. Breath in and out. 2 more. And out. Last one, deepest breath in, hold it at the top. And blow it out. Great job, you guys. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.